come back out and come back on, and it's gone into colour. So I might have pressed the black and white feature on it before. Definitely in and around here I can feel little huts, a little holding. The name? Leah. The name of Leah. Leah. And again I'm getting lilac as well, I'm being shown lilac. What's that, man? Yeah, colour, sorry. I must have pressed it. But definitely drawn to a settlement, and from Chester, battles going on over into Buckley, which is just over to my right hand side. But again, drawn towards a bridge. There's something to do with Queen Victoria, there's more to come from her as well. Hi, Aaron. So, just asking for more information. Alright, the words I'm getting now is don't go, don't go. Spiritually being given that, don't go. So I feel there's more information to be had in and around this area. It went red. It's gone red. The K2's gone red. And we got another one. Oh, Elijah. So that is a very, very ancient name, isn't it? And that's what I was waiting for first. Leah was too modern, but Elijah could take that. I think that's the chap that's about 19. Oh, nearly. Larry. Larry. Excellent with the names. I feel as well that they're telling me that they were renowned here as quite English, non-English, Welsh, non-Welsh. Because they're virtually on the border settlements, it was like you couldn't live too close to the border. It didn't do you many benefits because you had to be virtually way inside of the borders because there was just too much going on all the time. So because what they're trying to tell me is the geographical line, if other people approached and came to them, they would portray themselves as English. If other people came to them, they would portray themselves as Welsh. But they wasn't in a good position because too much was going on. It's like you had to change your hat all the time, or it was just too much going on for the area they lived in, and they wouldn't have stayed here long. The people that was here, they wouldn't have stayed here long. Other settlements as well, other people, other groups, they would have had to. It was just too busy, too much going on. So we had the word settled, but just...
You said about it being busy?
Being busy, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You're just picking up on that, conflicts.
I've just got some very interesting information.
Go ahead, fire away. Not that I'm after information, but I can feel the busyness.
So, during the Civil War, they fortified Chester.
Fortified Chester.
And then they basically
stockpiled food.
So they went in and took food from the people. They also demolished their homes because they didn't want to give them shelter to the troops coming in.
Yeah, so what they've done is they destroyed everything else, so people behind them couldn't build up again against them.
Put people to shelter.
Yeah, and we've had settled, didn't we? We had settled come through as well. Starve come through.
We're talking as well, this is March.
Yeah.
So it's quite cold.
With February, March, yeah. I could feel the cold, and I feel it's even dropped even since we've come on the land as well. Because it changed, the sun was out when we got here, it's changed as soon as we got here as well. I can feel the coldness coming in. but that's what they were telling me. It was like, not they couldn't do right for wrong, it was just the wrong place at the wrong time. So it was like they were building up stuff, then it went. You know, it was just taken off them. Do you know what I mean? So what date was the Civil War?
Active 1640.
1640, and I gave 1630, didn't I? I gave 1630.
So 1644. I mean, this is really busy.
Chest infection. There's quarantine. Again. So I'm not going to let that put anything on it, but I do feel it. I could feel chest infection as well. Right, okay. Just asking now if there's any settlement where people would come to rest up. More like a little bit of not a hospital. I'm asking. Can you give us another word? I wonder if there's anything on the. I'm seeing like again big barn, big barn. They're showing me big barn, but again it's for warmth. They've built like, you know, like a big massive big scout hut, but they've built I can see them all around this like big barn as well, wooden barn. Hi Thomas. Yeah, I think it is going to rain by me in a minute. It's spitting like mad, but it hasn't half dropped. Hands are ice cold. How's the K2? We gone to red anymore? Right. Right, which way are you walking down again still? All of them. I think there was I think there is injured soldiers here. All of them. I think they're resting in the barn. And it says all of them. There's the list as well. So that's quite. Screenshot that and save that. All of them. Oof. Okay. Again, the March time, talking about the battle was around March. Again, nowhere in February, but I do feel it's that time of year where certain energies re-loop of what went on in that period of that time of year as well. Are we going over the fence or? But definitely a lot of fighting activity on here as well. Going up the lane. Okay. You're getting over the gate.
You can open the gate.
Can you open the gate? I don't mind climbing it.
I'll climb it, Brett.
Will you?
Yeah.
Okay. This could be fun. Oh, you're opening it. Sorry.
Just mind on the brambles.
Brambles.
Maddie, this is a really busy road. It's 6 mile an hour road.
Is it? Right, there's a walk path there. I'm just in North Wales, in between Buckley and Chester. Got Chester over there in the distance. Got Frodsham, Ellesby Hill. To that side is Beeston. And just on the border of Wales, I've got Buckley over there. Lead the way up, yeah? We're going up. Again, you feel the incline as well. Remember I was saying about bridge? I feel that they were virtually making stuff as well for the bridge. So whether they've had like a carpentry area, putting things together before they went off and done the next push, assembling stuff as well. But that's all Gladstone's land to the right and estate. The chapel's back down that way, isn't it? Chapel. Yeah, chapel. I've got a chapel behind me which I'm interested in. Which way do you want to go? Which way do you want to go?
What we're going to do?
Yeah.
We'll go up to the brow of the hill.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back down.
Okay.
Come on, Max, you've got to do something.
Right.
When are you going to go up the road now?
Just going to go to the top of this incline as well. But I am drawn to the estate that's on the right hand side. Pheasant. Again, this is the old Chester Road off into North Wales. Again, will be steep with history. A lot of traffic coming through as well with the older days. Just waiting for some more words to come through on the box. Anything else, Dan? Hey? Bliss.
There's a new one coming up.
Heat. What was the last one? Bliss. Miss. Miss and heat. Miss and heat coming through on the ghost box. Miss and heat. Okay. Again. Is there something with ye old on it up here? Ye old. Ye old. You know, like something been renamed, but it was known as ye old. I'm not going to say pub, but ye old. There's a pub up there. There we go. And I can see the. I've never been here before, by the way. I can see like it's got, in my mind's eye, it's got a old like wooden plaque with ye old something on it. That's what I'm seeing. You know, like a sign.
You're a little bit further on, I think.
I'm a bit further on, am I? But it's up there, isn't it?
Because if you carry on walking up there, you get to Harden.
Get to Harden.
Yeah.
So straight ahead is Harden. We're just trying to pick up on the land and what's gone on in its times. Any bit of energies need any help, just come out and they'll link up and pick up with me and work with me later on as well. But obviously when you get drawn to places, you've just got to get up and go again. So I can, in my mind's eye, I can see this pub ahead. My friend said it's in Harden, which I'm going to say it's a few miles, about 3 or 4 miles. How far would Harden be? A mile or two. So I'm not going to walk that distance anyway. But look at the age of these outbuildings now. I think there's so much stories to be told on the road, but again I've seen a lot of fire. 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 And then to me, signals, a lot of fire signals, or troops are coming, men are coming. It was their early signs, wasn't it? We'll just walk into the crest of here now, and then most probably leave it there, and then try and do a bit in the barn when we get back down. But have a little look at Gladstone, ex-Prime Minister, because this was all owned by his family and himself. And I'm getting a lot of running at the moment, a lot of high tempo down this lane. Just feel a lot of movement. Definitely troops, definitely pockets of them. 6 or 8 men. Ooh. Just had a noise there to my left hand side. 3 range eggs for sale. It's the older buildings I'm drawn to. Just had a noise down there on the left hand side. That's not a bad little extension, that, is it? Yeah. Yeah. You going down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go all the way to the top and then back.
How far's the top? How far? Good. You alright? What are we getting there now? We've got the old airfield there, haven't we?
Changing.
Pace. And I've just given marching, sprint on, going faster. You see Beeston there in the distance. Beeston is just by that lamppost over there. But I could feel it getting faster and faster. The 6 or 8 men just need to get this trot on as well. And you've just got that on there, have you? Pace. I've just given that. Can feel them that they're not going fast enough. They've got to get going more faster and faster up here. Don't cross over, 'cause I mean, Harden Castle's up there as well, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. There's no hanging point here, is there? I'm just asking now whether heads are on spikes, because you usually get that as well as you're walking into certain towns and villages. See, the top is just right up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not going. You go not going. Where do you want to go to? Okay, we'll just walk up to the cars and have a little bit look back down. interesting lie of the land though. Definitely feel a battlement and the energies of stuff going on. Troops getting up faster. There's, yeah, feel there, isn't it? Yeah.
There's Chester in the back.
Chester. Doesn't look far, does it, when you think of it? But what, even if Frodham's 15-20 mile in the distance, it's about that, isn't it? So this is going on to the estate now, isn't it?
Yeah,
The right at the Gladstone estate. That's where I'm drawn. My team are telling me come back at night. The team are telling me to come back at night. Got a lot of stomach pain here as well. Getting a lot of stomach pain. Just gonna have a look at this. Houses being built all the time. Just want to have a look at this sign that's over here. Pub there. I'm going to go up to that tavern. We're going to go up to the tavern. Cherry Orchard Farm, private road. The tavern just to the left. As I said to you, this old building. It's definitely that's the one with the sign on, even though there's a pub even further on. I'm drawn to an old building. Just want to clock the name of that and then come back down. I feel a splint off into the road. Touch. Am I getting close to where I need to be now? Come on. Just asking the team. Getting lower back pain as well. See, this property dates back, this white building. Now I'm going to leave it there and then catch up with the landowner, try and get round the barn, see if I can pick up anything there. Wheel. Said you could see old signage. The spinning wheel tavern, sorry. Right, just going to leave it there. I'm going to walk back down, go and get a brew in that tavern, old tavern. Said to you there's a pub here. Might not be now, but spinning wheel tavern. Hey, error. Schoolboy. Have I walked past you? Have I walked past you? I have, haven't I? It's down the lane I need to be, isn't it? To the left. It's that lane I need to be, down the left. But when I get a building, I've got to go to the building. I'm drawn to that black and white building. I actually feel like I've been gutted. Feel like I've been gutted. Right across the bottom of the lower stomach. Was he disemboweled? The chap was trying to work with me now. Hey, round here. Oh, that's a pit, is it? That's a hell of a drop in there. Come on, what are we giving? Give me something. Come on. Thanks. What was that, Claire? The energy. Lots of energy in the trees. Hey, Lottie. Just down in the middle of North Wales. You don't want to walk all the way up there, do you? Can if you want. I do feel like I've been sliced right down the bottom of the stomach. I have been into Hardon before, but I might go that way on the way home and show you the little the town ahead in a couple of miles. Still missing the cat. How all this is breached up. It's a private land here. It's going on to Gladstone's land now, isn't it? Private acres. Strictly no access beyond this point. That's obviously to the left and right of me. Again, I'm walking with my hand behind my back. Naturally walking with my hand behind my back. You know, I'm drawn to as well exotic animals. I'm drawn to exotic animals.
Around here?
Yeah, chains I'm seeing. Not loads, just a couple. Even possibly a bear.
Around here?
I'm seeing some type of animal as well on a chain. It's not dog or nothing. Where are you now? So Hardon's not. I can just show that on the map. So that's roughly where I am at the moment, and got Hardon just up here. But this is all around the estate of Gladstone. But again, something to do with Queen Victoria. I need to get to the bottom of it, but I can't just as of yet. So, the farm's to the left, is it, Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, okay. I deleted that picture of Queen Victoria last night as well. Mad. Yeah. Just trying to free some space up on me equipment. It's gonna go.
Actress.
Hey? Beware. Just something bizarre around this lane. Seeing water again. What's that? Am I tired?
Lanes.
One of them lanes. Now am I tired? House to the left. Just gonna have a look at this house and then we'll turn it round. I just need the penny to drop with what this is now. Come on. It wasn't a love-hate relationship, was it, with Gladstone, Victoria? Just saying water. Yeah, just mention water. Come on. It's just not tying in at the minute for some reason, which is very unusual. Pain to me left hand eye as well. Should have took the K2 as well. But I can feel taxes being paid here as well, tolls on the roads. That's another property over there as well, isn't it? I'm expecting a big hall. That's what I'm expecting further on down here. Just get one more word come through and we'll leave it there. Japanese. That's a bit of a curveball. Right, it's going to leave it there and walk down towards this chapel, I think.
What did you say towards it?
Chapel. It's not baptism. I was getting...
It all ties into what you were saying earlier.
Is it? All tying in, is it, to what I'm saying? But they're not giving me the specific...
Going back to sweets, travelling with
The sweet, the honey, the shops, the farm.
Where the honey come from.
The bees.
Think chapel.
Chapel. Monastery. That's it. Monastery. Monastery down the bottom. Been flattened. Fire. Torch. Touch. Touch. Right. I feel that the gatekeeper here is tired. Happening. Right, sorry about the, that should not have gone off. I was talking about the monastery. It's definitely the land, isn't it? Battling over the land. It's just arguments all the time. It's the monastery I'm interested in now, which is on the bottom of the lane. That's not there anymore as we turn left. I know what I'm picking up with that Gladstone. I'm getting secret meetings. I'm getting secret meetings with Gladstone and Queen Victoria. Definitely a monastery down here. Cattle grid. My feet are freezing now. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting told about an underpass as well. An underpass. You had anything else, Claire? I'm getting told about an underpass as well. So it's not a road under this road. There's like little scurrits into the woods, little off hidey holes into the woods. Dust. Definitely an old fortified road, this. Definitely tolls on it again. See it going back to Roman times as well. Can see fire at the bottom of this road. You can see spikes on heads on spikes as well. Blunders. Dwindle. But I do feel like, not hung, drawn and quartered, I just feel I've been sliced right at the bottom of the belly and gutted. That's where the beluga comes in. Am I going to walk right down to the bottom of the lane? Is there a statement or something written about the monastery? Statement. You know, you have like a binding scroll or a binding agreement. December. Monastery's close. Close to the monastery.
Oh,
Past it. Abbey. Just keep getting materials. Don't know whether it's been raped, pillaged and taken elsewhere. You know, we'll have all the good stuff out of it. I realise we walked that far. I will jump back in the car as well later on and have a little mooch around as well. I'm about a mile or two away from here. Definitely feel this stuff been signed, agreed, signed. Date, give us a date. 1660s again. 1630s we had earlier on, 1660s. So getting between Beeston, Chester and North Wales, definitely like a holding place. Definitely a in between everything. It's a holding place. It's like a frontier to protect Chester. Definitely we'll set up guard here. We'll set up protection. We'll set up a lot of protection. But again, I see a lot of fire. So much fire. Spot on. Yeah, thank you. There wasn't an outer protection wall, was there? Wooden. You know, like on the outskirts of this, you know, they ring it round the city and ring it round. I've just seen loads of wood again. Remember earlier on they had the barn, earlier on they had like a warming place where people would obviously get dried off and that.
yeah.
A resting place for soldiers. Just walking back down. You can see that chap with the honey, he's quite hunched over, the chap. Hunched over, he's leaning forward, very big stature on the gentleman with the honey that's telling me about the honey as well. With the cart, the fella that pulls the cart is very well built. Width-wise, he's very well. He's got a bit of muscle on him, you know what I mean? He's not a high chap, but he's got a lot of muscle on him. I see him about 58 and he's still pulling this cart with his produce on. Not done anything else. I'm quiet on that, hasn't it? Yeah, but I feel it's a resting place as well, with where the armies and the soldiers would rest up for the night. Tell me about the making stuff. They're making carpentry. They've got a lot of carpentry going on. A lot of craftsmen. See what you said, man, to miss that. Yeah, dying to get to the bottom of it. Coombe Abbey. Can't see it, can't actually see the screen very well. Got Gallows, and Mandy's picking up on Gallows. I do feel there was earlier on. Give that going up the hill, Gallows. There's definitely more settlement of the land. Right, so what I'll do is anything else on that? That stuff, the stuff was taken from there and removed, reused. Right, so I'm going to dive back in here now for a cup of tea, then I'm going to show you the end of the roads a bit later on. I'll pop back up on the end of the road as well. Alright. Gallows, private court, execution. It's something about the village. I've got really, I do feel like I've been sliced right across the bottom of the stomach. I'll ask him to back off. Right, I'm going to leave it here and I'll pop up in about half an hour somewhere.